Welcome or welcome back, Pisces. We are here to do your February 2026 reading. I am going to be reading from the Gentle Tarot, and then we're going to pull an oracle card from my friend Fire, as well as pulling a few tea leaves out of my goodie bag, my tea leaf goodie bag today. So let's go ahead and get started. Let's see what Pisces gang has been up to and or looking forward to, what we got to look forward to in the month of February. We have the Chariot. We have 8 of Thunder. What else? We have the 6 of Cups. We have the 2 of Cups. Ooh. We have the 2 of Thunder. And we have the 6 of Stones. The 6 of Stones. Okay. Well, Pisces, you're no longer where you used to be. That's the very first thing that comes about. You have been, I feel, I'm being made aware of a time in your life, in your past, where you were stuck. You were not in the best headspace. Maybe you were, going through some depression. Maybe you were going through some anxiety, whatever it is, but you were in your head. You were not grounded. And you've pulled yourself through that. You made a conscious decision to pull yourself out of that. And it has absolutely paid off. And that's something that it feels like you are wanting to share with others. You're wanting to help others pull themselves out of that place as well. This is something that feels near and dear to your heart, Pisces. You were determined to not go back down that road, and you're determined to not let anyone else go down that road. And you realize now that in the past, it really wasn't that bad. It's like, yes, I was in this crazy headspace, and it was dragging me down through there. But I realized a lot of that was me. I brought a lot of those fears onto myself, is what this 8 of Thunder or 8 of Swords is telling me, Pisces. You're realizing the mistakes that you made, or the part that you played in this. And you're willing to pour these lessons into someone else, maybe some loved ones, family members, friends, or just souls that you cross paths with. You're determined to pour into other people, to heal and to help other people. And it seems like this is your way of returning the favor or giving back, Pisces, which is completely Pisces energy. That's just how we are. That's what we do. Okay, we want to save the world, but let this be a reminder to you, Pisces, that first you must save yourself. First you must heal yourself. Okay, and you do that by looking back at some of those lessons. What are some of the things that I need to unlearn, right? That have been sticking with me from my past. But this looks promising, and it feels like such lovingness on yourself. You're loving who you have become. You're loving this new you. And I'm also getting this message of, there's a particular, this may be a little bit specific to someone out there in the world, but there is a message coming through of Yes, if you've been trying to decide, Pisces, whether to give something, give that gift, or to help that person, there seems to be a specific person that you have been contemplating help, wanting to, if you should help or should not help that person, because that person is where you once were. That person is where you once were, and you remember at that time, when you were there, you thought to yourself, I wish I had, right? I wish I had someone to give me what I lack, or I wish I had someone to show me where I could do better or support me, and be there for me. So if you have it to give, and remember, give freely, um, or if you don't want to give freely and you expect a return, a ROI, right? A return of investment, then do so, and state your intentions clearly. Okay. I don't know. Also, I'm reading that there's possibly someone who's determined to get back what they have given out already. So I'm also seeing that message. It's like, yo, you owe me, so give it back. I'm coming strong with mine. You're going to give me what you owe me. But it will be reciprocated, I feel like, in the month of February. I also feel like there is just a sense of reciprocation in February between you and maybe a loved one. Whether that's a spouse, a friend, a family member, a child, a mother, father, a parent, or whatever. There is something to look forward to in February where you exchange support. There's a lot of support here that I'm seeing. And then there's also the message of giving and receiving. In February, maybe evaluate, how much have you been a giver lately and not been receiving as much as you should, or vice versa. Look at your receiving. Have you been just taking without giving? Is there someone in your life that you've been that way in particular with, right? Look at the giving and receiving in your life, and how that has affected you, your decision making. And remember where you came from, right? Remember where you once were, and act accordingly. Act accordingly, Pisces. Let's see what we get from Spirit in the Oracle deck. Let's see. What do we have for Spirit to round out this reading? Detach. Okay. Card 23 for you, Pisces. So if you happen to see the number 23 in the month of February, just consider that something to pay attention to. But we're looking at detachment, detach. And we're talking about the giving and receiving. So is there one in particular that you may need to be detaching from? Is there someone in your life that is just a consistent receiver that you may need to detach from? You may be needing to make the choice or the decision in the month of February to cut ties or detach from that person, or maybe a certain behavior in yourself, or a certain thing that you feel like you have been a little bit clingy to, or maybe is not serving your soul, serving you any good, honestly. So maybe it's not serving your higher soul self in the way that is in the best interest for you. So let's look at detach in the month of February. We're going to pull a few tea leaves here, and let's see. We have gavel, involvement with the law. Oh my God, this could be a good thing or this can be a lesson. Either way is good, right? Everything is meant for your good, Pisces, but we have involvement with the law. Um, Remember, you get what you put out, you get what you give. So, anyway, I don't know, man. I don't know if y'all have some pending cases out there. How many of y'all out there got some warrants? All right. Be on the lookout in February if you got warrants, or you might get a ticket, or maybe it's on the other end. Maybe you're, handling some business and, taking some people to court. I don't know, but involvement with the law. I don't know what that looks like, but y'all let me know in the comments when that plays out. What else do we have? Cat, a two-faced friend, okay? All right. Now, I don't want to be the bearer of bad news, but I wonder if this two-faced friend got something to do with this involvement with the law. Maybe we need to detach from that two-faced friend. Hopefully that two-faced friend reveals themselves in the month of February. And that, we also have this Two of Cups card. Maybe there's somebody out there that you're connected to that is the two-faced friend that you need to detach from. Or maybe y'all get involved with the law in February, and that is what is going to reveal the two-facedness of this friend, okay? Hopefully it has nothing to do with money, but could possibly have something to do with money. Let's see what else we get, Pisces. We have clubs. Someone will try to make you do something against your will. Okay, I need for y'all's antennas to go up in the month of February, Pisces. I'm not really, this reading is getting real interesting. It's getting kind of scary. But use your intuition, Pisces. I'm going to tell you now, I feel like Pisces, we are one of the most intuitive signs. February is a month that we need to use it. February is a month that we need to use it. Don't go back down. Don't go back. Don't go backwards. Don't go backwards. Because this feels like this is somebody from the past now. This could possibly be somebody from the past that you do not want to get back involved with. So, you have been warned, Pisces. Consider this your warning. Thank you so much for stopping in and joining me today. I gotta shake this reading off, baby. Take what resonates. Leave what does not, okay? If you feel like it doesn't fit for you, leave it on the shelf for somebody else. But please like, share, subscribe, and comment if something in this reading clicked for you. If it impacted you and if it resonated with you. Please be kind to one another, but also be kind to yourself. Peace.